Hello everyone, welcome to Ponderings of the Priest on this chilly January morning. What I've been pondering, because it's the season of Christmas, the season of the Incarnation, is I've been pondering our humanity, just little things. And my observation of most of us is that most of us are very quick to point out to ourselves and maybe even to others what's wrong with us, to walk around carrying that burden of our sense of unworthiness and maybe even shame and guilt at times, and just to pretty much not think too highly of ourselves. Or we compensate with that with feeling prideful and arrogant and superior to others, because on some level we're trying to compensate for that sense of inadequacy. And so what I wanted to ponder today with you is the mystery and the gift and the blessing of the incarnation of God with us in the person of Jesus, who is our Messiah, who is the Christ. And what God did in the incarnation, it's that bumper sticker that some people have on their cars. Don't make me come down there. Well, that's exactly what God did, but not out of a desire to punish or to judge or to condemn, but out of a desire to affirm to you and me our basic goodness. In Jesus, God has affirmed the basic goodness of all of us, to our very core. We go to the book of Genesis and the creation of humankind, and God says, and it was very good. You and I are very good. But most of the time we don't believe it. And so what we do is we walk around and we feel bad about ourselves and we beat ourselves up, and then we believe that God can't have much use for you and me. And it couldn't be further from the truth. If you look at the stories in the Gospels, what Jesus does continually is affirm our goodness in the midst of our brokenness and despite our brokenness. Look at Jesus' affirmation of the woman caught in adultery, of Peter after his resurrection, of Jesus going to Peter, and despite Peter's betrayal, of Jesus assuring Peter that he is loved and that Jesus has a purpose and a plan for Peter. Of the Samaritan woman at the well, of Jesus accepting her for who she is. And then what Jesus does for them and for you and me is to tell us to go and to live into that goodness, to affirm to ourselves that we are basically good and that we can become even better than we are. Jesus holds for us, the incarnation holds for you and me, the promise and the possibility of change, of transformation, of continual redemption every single moment of every single day. So what I'd like to leave with you to ponder is your basic goodness. Affirm to yourself in the midst of all of the negative self-talk. Remind yourself every single day of at least one or two things about you that are good, that are very good, and then continue to grow from that. Something to ponder for today. Have a wonderful day, everyone.